How do, good folks? Phone's not on silent. Damn it. It was almost perfect. Bam. Into house, faux show. Hamilfet, as it were. How doing, brother? How do? Jacob Myers, get it together! What is going on, good folks? Jesus, this is not what I want right now. Give me a second. There we go. Perfect. I like it. Hooligans have arrived. You damn right. Hope you folks are bueno. I've missed you. I have. I noticed the camera's a little glitchy right now. I don't like that. YouTube's been odd lately. Keeps updating randomly, and it feels like every time they update, they make something worse. Either way, hooligans, I hope everyone's bueno out there. We're not going to jump into the Walking Dead stuff today. I'm going to do that tomorrow, because I went in a way, like with editing and everything that I have in mind, that I just think it'll make it a little bit cooler than that. Just was typing that. Yeah, it's super weird. So I apologize for if it's not smooth. Yeah, there's definitely some stutters along the way. Interesting. Very, very interesting. The lighting's good. Yeah. We'll be fine. Either way, so tomorrow, let's do this instead. So tomorrow, we're going to have a Walking Dead recap / breakdown. Interesting little fact in there too for you good folks, because the actress that plays Alpha, the leader of the Whisperers, excuse me, if you've ever been around little kids like enough, or you're a parent and your kid watched this show, she was the voice of a very, very popular kids character. So it's pretty crazy. I don't know. Juvie over here, social broadcasting, popping and locking. Yeah, basically just I've shat like 6 times a day since I've gotten off work. What the fuck? Hey man, I've had those days too. I've had days honestly where it's like you don't get that peaceful morning poop, and then like your day is busy. Once it's finally not busy, your body's like, evacuate, abort. Like, I don't know. Just me? Obviously not. Hamilfet's in there too. There's my coaster. Goodness. Hamilfet, exactly. So, Jacob Myers. I've shat 6 times since this started. I gotta bump them numbers away. Oh my god. Love it. So, first off, thank you to everyone who's reached out over shit and kitty litter. Oh my god. Thank you to everyone who's reached out over this like little break that I've kind of taken. I really didn't mean to over the past like the last live stream to this one. I don't know. It just kind of ended up happening that way. I just kind of had certain things going on in my life, and I had to take the time to just finally relax and even just like finally say it out loud. You know what I mean? That I was in a bit of a rough spot. We all have them. Hamilfet's having one right now. He's on the shitter as we hang. So hopefully it's not too rough of a spot. Just saying. But yeah, either way, thank you to everyone like just out there that reached out and let me know that, like, you know what I mean? It's not just me. It's also like a lot of people like, see, like February is just a weird month for a lot of people, it seems. And I don't want to say like knowing other people went through or are going through a rough time or whatever makes me feel better. It's just more so knowing that you're not the only one, at least. Like, you don't feel alone. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. This is driving me nuts. So trust me, folks, if you're watching this live stream, you're not just listening to it, and it's bugging you, the stutteries and stuff, trust me, it's driving me nuts too. I can see it out of the corner of my eye. Jacob Myers. It's been a weird 2019, bro. It's been a weird start to it for sure. I don't know. I think a lot of people like when that new year rolls around, we get it in our minds that things should change and we should feel this change right away. At least like this is my take on it, I guess. We should like feel this change right away and like everything should be new because it's a new year. You know what I mean? It's enough of the old shit. But then it's like, well, no, you're still you. You're still living this life. You still have to make this life what it's going to be for yourself. You know what I mean? Seems to be the month that we all need a break. I took off the first week of this month. Yes, Hamilfett finally took a fucking vacation, took some time to himself to enjoy the world. Well, you know, he knows what I mean. I don't need to go into that man's details and stuff for everyone else. But yeah, vacation, like taking a little break, sometimes it's exactly what you need. And yeah, it's exactly what I needed kind of without knowing it. But also like as far as like things this year, excuse me, like I've kind of been talking about it a lot. I'm sure some people are fucking annoyed as shit with it. But one of like the official goals that I have for myself this year is to save up for a pair of Chroma glasses. Actually, Chroma was awesome because I tweeted that I was like going to save up for them. And they actually sent me a list of their Canadian like locations, so I didn't have to worry about like the shipping costs and everything. So there's actually two different places that are within like an hour of me. One place I got to call and they were super nice. They like sat with me, answered all my questions over the phone. So when I do have the money saved up, so basically the total that I'm looking at right now for the glasses is $551 and I think like 62 cents. Whereas if I had to order them from the States, it would have been $601 roughly. So it saves at least $50. Excuse me. But for the folks that don't know, I'm going to recap it real quick. I have a color blindness or color deficiency, whatever people want to call it. Apparently colorblind people are like, some of them, not all of them, like watching a lot of these Chroma things and seeing people talk about it. Look, I don't care. I'll say that I have a color blindness or whatever. Maybe it's because I have it, I'm allowed to say it. You folks aren't allowed to. That's our word. I'm just kidding. But like, I don't know. I saw some people like, I'm not colorblind, I'm color deficient. And it's like, man, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Let's not get picky about it. We all know what it is. Either way, I have one called Deuter Anomaly. So red, green. Basically, you have three color like cones in your eyes: blue, green, and red. Those like interpret the light and the hues of the color or whatever and tell you like your brain what to interpret for that color. With mine, the red and green cones are overlapped. So I don't interpret the same like colors as other people would. Biggest example, whereas you folks see the green screen behind me, I see some green and then over here looks like yellow. Or at least, I don't know. I don't know what you folks see. I shouldn't speak for you. But even like my Batman flag, like right now, that looks like it's green instead of yellow, but I know that's black and yellow. So yeah, it's different little things like that. Gray, sometimes I think my hat is pink. What can you do? So yeah, it's different things like that. So I want to save up this year. I want to get a pair of Chroma glasses. I know the model that I want to get. So I'm going to take the trip out to Oakville. Hopefully. The way we have it planned is I'm hoping I'll be able to do it like July. Hopefully by summer, I'll have the money saved up for them. So we'll see. Hamilfett. I know, I missed these. Sorry. Always listen to your heart and mind. You need that balance. Absolutely, brother. Jake. All right. Jake. Hey, Juvie, what color is this? Holds up a pane of regular glass. Fuck you, man. Oh, my, like, fucking, the problem is, if I did see some weird, like, color in it, I'd be like, I don't know, pink? Hamilfett, very cool. With the sunglass emoji. Yeah, that's the plan. Me and my lady sat down. Even, like, this is, like, that probably not gonna happen. But even we figured out, even if we can figure out an extra 275s somehow, excuse me, it'll only take 2 months as opposed to like more. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens. And also like it's cool because I can go down there, and the lady that I was talking to on the phone basically walked me through everything. They have indoor like lenses and outdoor lenses. They have different kind of like strengths and everything. And in Chroma just released a bunch of new lenses for them. You only pay for the frames. It doesn't matter if you need to get outdoor or indoor, whatever. It's like I can't remember specifically. Excuse me, but there's no like price difference. Basically, like it's all bueno. Got the burps. Excuse me. So that's fucking sweet. Hamilfet. Too bad they don't make transitions. Yeah, that would be cool, but I feel like that might be harder because the way it works is the outdoor lenses kind of like have a stronger effect on the colors to like make them more vibrant because it kind of sucks in more light. I'm assuming the indoor, because it doesn't need as much light, I guess. It just they work differently. It's like a different strength. The one thing is because like it affects, like obviously it's not one of those things where it's like, well, inside I'm fine, outdoors I'm not. Like I need to figure out if I can wear the indoor glasses outside, or eventually I'm gonna end up having to fucking get the outdoor ones too. But it'd be cool if I could just get like my indoor ones and then wear them like outside too. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I've been like, cause like it's cool, man. Cause like, Nicky, my lady, like she's awesome. There's been like with her, she's like been sitting with me, like watching so many videos so she can learn as much about it as she can too. And there will be times where like I just ask her, I'll be like, what color is this? Like, is this red or whatever? Because it's something I've always wondered, or is this orange or whatever? And then she tells me, and I realize that I've actually been seeing something like right in front of me, like one of my action figures. I've been seeing it wrong this whole time. So I don't know. I honestly, I'm so excited to save up and get these glasses because like, I don't know. I realized that like me and her have never seen like the same, like we've never seen the sunset the same, or even like the Hooligan Cave. Like I've seen it the way my eyes interpret it, but I guess I don't actually know like what certain things actually look like. So I don't know. We'll see. You're going to see Hamilfet. You're going to see an even more beautiful world. We'll see. Excuse me. I have to get them first. Jacob Myers, just buy a bionicle eye on the intergalactic space black market. Duh. Fuck off. Why didn't I think of that? Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. The goddamn pen is royal blue. The pen is blue. That's awesome. Hold on. So, one thing that I'm very excited about with these the indoor and Chroma glasses, at least, they're like made for like movies and playing games and seeing like actually seeing like the colors of a screen better. I am so excited to watch some movies. There's certain ones right away that I need to throw on just so I can see what it looks like. But yeah, if you folks like, if anybody's like curious as to what I mean, like, because they just don't understand how someone could see a color differently, I did a little experiment on my Instagram. Like I posted it. It's from the Ishii heart rate test. The first picture you'll see, yeah, basically everyone that's hit me up has said that they saw the word in the first and second slide. For me, all I see in the first slide is the circle with the dots, but it's all brown and red and pink and some gray, just random dots all put together. I don't see any words or anything. So I did an experiment where I asked my kids and my lady, because like they're not colorblind at all. I asked them, like, do you see anything in this picture? And they said, yes, there's a word or whatever. So I put it into the app PixArt, which I use for all of my photo edits. I've used it for I can't even tell. I've used it for years now. Switch the colors just to see, like, let's see if I switch the colors, like, I'll be able to see what's in there. And it worked for one of the settings. Literally only one color arrangement worked for some reason, but either way. But yeah, it's the exact same thing. All I did was change the colors. And you'll see, like, the difference of them, or you won't, and you'll think I'm crazy, but who knows? Hamilfet, at least it hasn't affected your creativity and artistry. That by itself is amazing. Well, honest moment, to be honest, like, a lot of adults in my life thought that I was faking it, or that, like, I was just, like, I don't know, just dumb. They, like, for the longest time, I honestly just thought I didn't know my colors properly because I didn't learn them correctly. Then I started doing these, like, the actual, like, color tests and everything that I started hearing about, and I was like, wait a minute, like, hold on, I'm not seeing anything in this circle. I actually honestly was, like, almost convinced that a lot of this, like, the color tests were bullshit. And then I did them with, like, people who didn't have any color blindness, and I was like, oh, okay, it's not the fact that I didn't learn my colors correctly. I'm actually colorblind. Like, in my eyes don't work correctly. That, like, it's like there's a reason behind it. So if anything, it's because just over the past, like, year or so of my life, it's because I learned that it's not the fact that I was, like, dumb, it's the fact that I was colorblind. So yeah, that's why I guess it just never affected me. I thought it was people just being assholes. Excuse me. You crazy, B. Jacob Myers. I was thinking that too, man. Colorblind-ish and digital editor is pretty legit. Yeah. How do you do with those pictures that you have to stare at to see things? I never see what's in those pictures. Never. I don't even know, like, I know what a rainbow looks like, and I can see it if somebody paints it out, like, here's the blue strip, here's the yellow strip, like, something like that. In the sky, it goes, like, blue, yellow, and red. Like, that's it. Or it'll just go blue, yellow. That's it. So yeah, I've never even actually seen, like, a proper rainbow in the sky. So yeah, as far as those pictures where it's like, do you see the sailboat? No, I am 100% Ethan Suppley and Mallrats. Like, I can't see the fucking sailboat. Like, yeah, 100%. That is me. Answer is always penguins. Yeah, 100%. Just, well, what's in that picture? Penguins. What? It's the Eiffel Tower. Is it? Or is it penguins? You know? So that's one of my goals this year. Get colorblind glasses in Chroma. And hey, if anyone from in Chroma stumbles on this video and wants to go ahead and send an indoor pair to try, I'm not gonna say no. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say no. I wouldn't be mad at you for it. Excuse me. But actually, the one thing that I do struggle with, and I've actually struggled with recently as far as making these different logos for the Hooligan Squad, is I'll want it to be, like, red, but I'll think, like, the coloring where I'm at is, like, orange. So I have to ask somebody else, like, is this red? So yeah. So actually, like, things do get a little frustrating sometimes with the photo editing, and especially, like, the color, like, correcting. I do it as best as I can for my eyes, and I'm just like, yeah, that looks good. So yeah. I don't know. I didn't mean to talk about this for, like, so long, so I apologize to everyone who's already heard about this. Yeah. It's just also, like, I don't know. I feel like I finally have an answer for it in my life. It's not just, hey, you just didn't learn your colors. So yeah, I'm still learning a lot of information about it. I'm learning a lot of information about, like, the Chroma glasses and everything. So yeah, I don't mean to beat your ears to death about it. It's what's on my mind. It's what I've spent a lot of my time doing over this break, to be honest. That and watching Walking Dead and everything. My God, it's so good. So good. Hamilfet. No, good stuff. You may help. Oops. It faded away. No, good stuff. You may help someone with the same issue. Hope so. That'd be cool. Apparently, red-green color blindness affects 1 in 12 males. I think overall, apparently, it's like 6% of males. And in females, it's less than 1%. So that's pretty crazy. I don't know why it's more like, oh, I think it, fuck. I had seen something. I think it had to do with like something in the, resume. We're good. We're good. But yeah, I'm saying the reason it affects more men than women apparently is something to do with the like DNA chromosome of the male compared to the female. So I don't know. I'm not a scientist, and I'm not going to pretend to be. I'm not a scientist. I just play one on TV. What else been going on? Not a whole lot. Hanging out with the family a lot, which has honestly been like good for me. Like that's what I needed, is just to like hang out with the family. That's what I wanted to say. So for the folks that have hit me up still to tell me that they don't watch this current season, I don't care. Like if you don't watch the season, you don't have to watch a season, but you also don't have to watch a full like live stream or breakdown of me talking about The Walking Dead. But for the folks that have hit me up and they said they're on the fence, they still loved Walking Dead. They're not so sure after like the whole Rick Grimes thing. I understand, but if you're on the fence, perhaps I can introduce something to you that would sway your opinion. It's not going to give it, well, not really, because you don't know who it is. If you've been following my recaps and breakdowns or anything of the show, go watch the preview called Alpha's Demands for next week's episode. Alpha's Demands. Samantha Morton's speech. Oh, God. It's so good. The act in this season is just so fucking good. And there's just so much little tidbits to get it all up. You know what I mean? I'm noticing things. Still, there's so many questions to be answered. And I don't know if we're going to get them all. But either way, if you've been on the fence of like returning back to the show, go watch the preview, Alpha's Demands. Again, the acting of Samantha Morton just in that monologue, just there won't be conflict. Your people killed our people. There will not be conflict. Just, oh, God. Go watch it, good folks. And then, if it sways your opinion to return back to the show, The Whisperer's got you. Oh, God. It's so good. It's just so good, folks. You're missing out. Or not. Maybe you're doing something that like is bringing you a lot of happiness. So you're not missing out. Either way. All right. I'm going to get on out of here. My daughter was at the grade 8 orientation. It's cool because like a couple years ago, like 2 years ago, she was at her grade 8 orientation, and now she was, you know, helping with this other one. And she's promoting like the games club and everything because she likes to do after school stuff. So that's really cool. And she's going to be home soon, and I want to hear about like that whole thing. So I got to jump off. Good folks. I got to jump off. You know what I mean? Jump off. You know? Either way. Jacob, Hamilfet, the other people I saw jumping in here. Thank you to anyone who tuned in, hung out with me for a bit. It's mucho appreciated. Coffee burp. Either way. Brain fart, Hamilfet, boom, 100 emoji. Back to you, good sir. If you're catching this afterwards, thank you for clicking it. Thank you for watching it, or even throwing it on in the background while you're working on something or doing dishes or whatever it is you do. It's all good. I throw on podcasts while I play video games sometimes. Only open world ones, around a lot. Sometimes they don't have good music. Either way. It's all appreciated, good folks. Links in the description if you want to help support the channel any further, as always. I've been Juvie the Kid. As always, again, I almost ended it like a life lessons. Crazy. Oh, again, also, playlists for everything. The Life Lessons series, all the vlogs, the JuvyR Zone, all that stuff. It's on the channel too, good folks. Go check all those out if you feel like you need to catch up on some content. Boom. Mucho love. Mwah, mwah, mwah for you beautiful fat jays. But quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos. For the love of everybody, could you please keep being weird? Thanks. I know that's the Life Lessons outro, but it's the channel slogan now. I made it so.